Hello runners, this is Coach Bala here. It's about 4:50 in the evening of our New Jersey race day, also the end of our season 9. I thought I'll capture some of the thoughts I have, and I know that it'll aptly represent many of the thoughts you might have too about today and the runners high, the coaches high, the volunteers high that we all feel today. First of all, congratulations for all of you for completing this incredible journey called Season 9 with the Runners High with Bala. What a day it has been. A day filled with challenges, human spirit, the ability to give more than you can take, ability to enjoy what life throws at you instead of fearing it, and enjoying those successes, not just your own, but everybody else's, and come back with that smiling face and that runner's high. That was today. I also want to congratulate many other runners who completed their runs beyond the New Jersey race day location. There were some runners in New York, Charlotte, other parts of the US, some in India, a lot of runners. They completed their journey today, and maybe a few runners are left behind to finish their journey that will happen next week. So all in all, folks, season 9 has officially come to an end as of today. And what an incredible journey. From a New Jersey standpoint, it was a rainy day. It was a tough day. But what was beautiful was we had good and bad. For the initial part of the day of the race, it was really beautiful weather just before the rain. Cool, crisp 60 degrees, springtime, green trees, lovely course. It was a PR course. It was almost like natural dumping, continuous dripping of little small drops of water, like sprinkles of water. That is how it was. And every runner enjoyed. I talked with a lot of runners. They absolutely enjoyed that moment. And as we progressed and as we went into the medals and the ceremony, we had a pretty, if not pouring, but pretty heavy rainfall. But it didn't matter. Rain, shine, ice, snow, we always said, we just go and get it done. That's what happened. We had a lot of folks staying back. We had the medal ceremony sometimes in pouring rain. We had our pictures taken and we had our lunch. Tents were created and we made it all happen. One thing that I couldn't do and I didn't want to do because we wanted to get it done fast was give thanks to the incredible number of people who made today possible. So I thought I'll make this quick video to ensure that I capture that moment and so that all of you also realize the work that has happened behind the scenes. If I do not say this, nobody will. Nobody would even know what has happened, what it takes to conduct an event like this. About 200 runners, 225 lunches happened all seamlessly. The first thing I wanted to say is till yesterday, 7 p.m., when I announced the course details to everyone, we were still not sure where the race is going to be conducted. Because if the rain is too much and the course is full of puddles and trees and fallen branches, it will be just unsafe to do that. So we had made a plan that we will do two plans parallelly. One is the course that we had today, and the other one was a nearby park where we can run on the road. Rain, it's okay, but at least you have a road where you can run. So luckily at 7 p.m. when we went there, we found the course to be in great condition and we didn't expect too much of rain again before the race is over. So we said it's a go on the original course. So the volunteer team met at 8 p.m. yesterday. A team of about 30 of us or even 40 of us met together at 8 p.m. to reorient ourselves to do what we need to do, original plan, and everybody had some action items which they had to do deep in the night. Just to let you know, some of the team members started at 5 o'clock in the morning to go and prepare the course because they didn't have the time yesterday night to prepare the course. So that was the extent of work that needed to happen behind the scenes. And I want to call out these heroes that all of us should know and then appreciate them for giving back to this community. Let me start with the chief guests. There were 4 chief guests who came specially for this event: Tej, Atul, Manoj, and Amar. All 4 of them came exactly on the time to flag off the event. They've always been there with us, especially Tej and Atul have been there from probably season 3 onwards. They've always been our chief guests. They always support us. They flag off the event. They stay back till the end and they give the medals to the runners with a lot of happiness. So thank you guys on behalf of all of us. Thank you, chief guest. The second thing is we have had a lot of runners coming from non-New Jersey. They came here. And I just wanted to thank them for making the trip. And hopefully you got a taste of what we can offer, the New Jersey love, as I say. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the race day. This is also a request and invitation for more non-New Jersey runners to come and join us. We had folks from Florida, Connecticut, Boston. I think we also had some runners from New York joining us for today. Thank you, folks, for coming over, and congratulations again. As we go through the event, I want to thank our 2 young runners, Dhanam and Disha, for kickstarting the event with a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banners. Everyone enjoyed it. It was very emotional and very nice note. Thank you for doing that. You guys prepared for it and it delivered it in style. Thank you for that. Now, this event wouldn't have been possible if the permits were not in place. As we entered today at 6:30 in the morning, I had 2 park rangers waiting for me and sort of said good morning to me and said good luck on the for the day. Contrast that with 4 seasons ago when we didn't even know we had to take a permit and we got caught red-handed doing this much smaller event, but the park rangers came and gave us a warning. So contrast that from there to now, it's because of this humongous effort from our permit team, Dheeraj, Naina, and Arvind, who ensured work with the authorities to get us the permit. Thank you, guys. Without you, this is not possible. Talking of Arvind, this is the right time to thank our race day race directors, Arvind and Akash Bate. Both of them are the leaders who essentially took care of the entire planning, working across the board with multiple teams, designed this event and made this event possible. Akash, Arvind, from the bottom of my heart, from all runners, from Runner's High, thank you for your leadership. Pit stops. This time we had 4 pit stops, and each of these pit stops had an ample dose of Gatorade, water, nuts, and an ample dose of love and affection and cheering and energy for the runners. Without you guys, I'm sure the runners would have had that much more difficulty in completing their races. Thank you for it. Let me call them out. Pit stop 1, Sudarshana, Disha, Shrida, and Dhanam were the pit stop 1 led by Captain Sudarshana. Pit stop 2, Malika and Sujata were the pit stop 2 captains. Pit stop 3, Ritu. Pit stop 2.5, somewhere in the middle we had, last time we had pit stop 2 and pit stop 3, it was a little longer distance. So we decided to have a 2.5 pit stop somewhere in the middle where the captains of pit stop 2.5 had to lug the water around almost 1.5 miles from pit stop to walk to that spot, so that it'll be easier for the runners to get a little bit extra nourishment during the run. So special thanks to Rupa and Ritu for making pit stop 2.5 happen. And then pit stop 3, Dimple and Ramanpreet, they had pit stop 3 with their team and ensured that Smita was also there and ensured that pit stop 3 was unique. So thank you all pit stop captains. Talking of at the registration time, we also had Tia and Ani helping for people, making sure that everyone at the assembly, they had their support. So they were there at the starting line supporting the runners. Bibs Akansh from our tech team, a young guy, not even just about to graduate high school. He was the guy in charge of our bibs. I'm sure all of you love the bibs. Is the one solely created all the bibs, all the folders, so that all of you can download and have your bibs. It was so nice to see all the bibs that people are wearing today. Placards, as you run through, I shared a lot of pictures of the race, a course. Every mile or so, we had beautiful placards created by kids, led by Moni. with Anishka, Nikki, Chaitra came together and created these bibs, put in the yard sign, and actually taken by Jagdish, Mithul, Veena, and Sunil. They took these bibs, took these placards, went through the course in the morning at 5:30 and placed these placards at the right distance. So they traveled 6.5 miles by bike, came back 6.5 miles out of 13 miles, and placed it all with all these motivational messages and the placards that the kids and Moni had put together. And once the race was over, while we were having lunch, while we were having the ceremony, they went back to the course and did the same thing to remove those placards out. Now that is giving more than taking. Thank you, Jagdish. Thank you, Veena. Thank you, Sunil, for making that happen. Then we had a lot of new things that happened. We had a beautiful red arch start and end sign, which is making it a real race feeling. We had a wonderful banner, an RHWB banner, like a 10 by 6 feet kind of a banner, so that you have this Oscar kind of an experience with the back end with a nice banner when you take these pictures. We had a stage that was custom built and transported there. All this was not possible without the help of Arvind and Renu for making it happen. Thank you, guys. As I look through this course prep, as I was telling you about the course prep, Jagdish, t-shirts, design, operations, distribution, Mona and Anjali, we all looked so good in our red t-shirts today. It felt good. I also saw that different types of t-shirts were available. We had these, UV protection, full hand sleeves were available this time. We had ladies tees, the tank tops, all of them looked awesome. Materials were great. Design was good, came in time somehow. We shipped it, even though it was a little late. So thank you, Mona and Anjali, for making that happen. And as I was looking through the list, I want to make sure that I don't miss out on anybody. Coaches. Nothing happens without the coaches. I've always told you, so many coaches were live in attendance today. In fact, we had Coach Suja, Srivatsan, Sushma travel from Boston to here to join our New Jersey-based coaches. So we had a big contingent of coaches today. So thank you all for representing that coaching team, an all-important coaching team. They were there. They could see their runners succeed. It was a very nice experience as a result. Anjali and Sudarshana on the finance team, Arvind, Ramanpreet, Sapna, and Surain on the tech team. These were the folks who were working behind the scenes to ensure that this day and this season was even possible. I also want to give a thanks to the Somerset Park County officials. By now they are almost our friends, thanks to Naina and Dheeraj for just working with them. I think I need to thank them. We had a flawless evening as a result. Various runners' families who came in, the guests who came in, the guest of RHWB who came in and did their run, they're all future runners, future members of Runners High. This is how Runners High actually grew. Guest of one race, one season race, became the members of the next season because they saw the energy, they saw the positivity, and they saw the motivation and charisma that people have. And they just want to be part of this course. Then we had photographers, Anmol and Sandeep. They were photographers who were with us, taking the pictures at the start, during the course, towards the end. We need these photos to be etched in memory and etched in history for a long time. They braved the rain, stood there and did their job in spite of, risking their equipments and, making sure that, they capture those moments. Thank you, Anmol, and thank you, Sandeep Rao, for that. Weather God, I should say thank them, even though the weather god was a little cruel on us towards the end. But weather god, she was really awesome. Yesterday night, there was not much of a drizzle. As a result, the course was not that bad. And then today morning was like a dream course for all of us. So overall, folks, it was awesome. And the crossing guards, we had Sharik, who is going to be our new coach, helping us on the crossing. We had Saujanya helping us on the crossing as well. We got Coach Sridhar, helping us on the coach in the crossing guard as well. And I'm sure there are a few more volunteers that I'm missing out here, but you get the point. The number of people who came together to make today's event possible is something that is truly heartwarming. And I'm getting not just the runners high, not just the coaches high. In fact, I'm getting the volunteers high. We have taken this volunteering to such a level that we have volunteers who support the volunteers. So we have volunteers like Mito who make coffee and tea, hot coffee and tea, and make sure that it is delivered to the volunteers as they are volunteering. How cool is that? That is who we are. That is who we are as an organization. And I just wanted to end by saying thank you all for going above and beyond what you normally do to help others and look at the output. So many of runners have got their milestones done. No incidents, no safety incidents, no medical incidents. We all got it done. With a special congrats to the 3 full marathoners today who did their full marathon in the Runner's High course. Sudha, Dr. Sanjay, and Raj Mukhia. All 3 of them also did their full marathon with able support from Coach Deepak, who is always our course director, race director for full marathoners. So guys, all in all, an incredible day, an incredible time spent across the season. And while I'm cold, I am wet, my heart is warm today. Thanks to all of you. So next step, get ready for the final State of the Union meeting where we capture all of this. Make sure that you send your race timings with proof to your coaches accordingly. The final search timing is the timing for those of you who ran today. Otherwise, it is an official timing if you have run a race. Look for a final State of the Union meeting sometime in the next week or so. We will start admissions. You won't believe it, right? We are starting admissions middle of May. In 15 more days for season 10, which is likely to start around June and July 1st week. That's what we are looking at. More of that information in our final State of the Union meeting. Now time for you all to sit back, put your legs up, enjoy life. While I go now and have a couple of drinks with my volunteer friends and do exactly that. Thank you all. I hope you are now a lot more fitter. I hope you have run a lot farther, and I'm sure you have run faster as well. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.